Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this Monday morning with Malloy. Our business and life transformation series continues, day 7. Last week, we spoke about the change formula and the fear of failure. Like I said, Brad Sugar formula, an extraordinarily simple but hugely complex if the steps are not followed. Recap. The formula is very simple. D times V plus R has to be greater than R for you to achieve any success in life, for you to have a change in life. D standing for dissatisfaction, V for the future vision, F for the first steps. What are the first steps you will take? And all of these have to be greater than the resistance. Once this is in place, you have the option or you have the opportunity of significantly and exponentially growing your life. But that brings us to the topic of the day, and that is clarity. The three fundamentals of building clarity in life. And having clarity is the starting point for all successes. Without clarity, you will never ever achieve success. And what does clarity mean? We use this word, it's a very, very common terminology. We use this word every single day. What does clarity mean? Clarity means exactly what is it you want to be, what is you want to have, and what is it you want to have do in life, the direction of your life. When one studies the pattern of successful people, the top 5% know exactly where they're going and what is it they want to accomplish. On the other hand, you look at the lives of unsuccessful people or people who are unhappy with the current state of life, invariably, you will see that they have little sense of direction or no direction at all. We as human beings, ladies and gentlemen, are achievement oriented. We function at our best when we are working towards accomplishment of something important. Look back into your school days. We used to study, and I studied 2 weeks before the exams. Look at any sales professional. They're all doing the work in the last 1 week when there's pressure. Look at the month of March in the Indian context. The end of the fiscal year, you have the highest amount of sales in the month of March. According to studies, 70 to 80% of the violence, drug addiction, the mental health issues are caused by people who have no sense of direction. And this is not something new that I'm telling you. Any doctor, any psychiatrist will tell you one of the primary reasons for depression, one of the primary reasons for any sort of addiction is when people don't have a sense of direction and they're looking at escapism. They don't know where they are going. And as they say, if you don't know where you're going, then any road will take you there. You could be the most intelligent, most educated, most articulate person with all the privileges in life. But if you're not focused, you're not going to go far in life. If you don't have goals in life, you'll always be going to lead a life fulfilling the goals of others. The first step in life is to clarity on your goals. Where is it that you would want to go? What is it that you would want to become? What are the things you want to have? What are the things you want to do? And what are the things that you want to achieve? Get that direction of your life straight. Bring a reason and a purpose to live. The second key to clarity is decisiveness. Be decisive. You will never meet a successful person who's indecisive, and you will never meet a failure who is decisive. The reason why people are indecisive because we are scared of failure, we're scared of making a mistake. But this habit of indecisiveness can condemn us to failure. You may be the most talented, intelligent, ambitious, but if you can't take the hard decisions in life and you can't make the decisions on time, you will also have to work for other people who can do that. You may be the most talented, intelligent, ambitious, But if you can't make the hard decisions in life, and if you can't make those decisions on time, you will have to constantly work for people who can do that. Life is all about the choices we make. And the person who's able to make the choice are people who go very far ahead in life. The interesting thing about decisions is 80% of the decision must be made, capital, underline, must be made the first time they come up. If you keep making the decision as soon as they come up, sooner or later, you will develop the habit of decisiveness. One of the major reasons why people are indecisive is because they don't know what they want to do. But if you know, and that's the clarity and that's the direction that we're talking about in the first step, if you know what you want, it is so easy to make decisions. Anybody who's watching this program right now or at a later date will know that when you've started a business, you start a business with multiple ideas, a whole bunch of ideas, which subsequently the market may tell you is completely wrong. You'll probably lose your shirt, lose money, and you start questioning the decisions that you have made. But when you have that inherent desire to survive economically, that itself is a great motivation to make decisions. So make a decision. If it doesn't work out, make another decision. If the second decision doesn't work out, make the third. But make decisions. And sometimes a decision is an exit. That I am constantly making my decision, but I'm not achieving the result. So there is something that is wrong. The third thing about clarity is have a vision for yourself. You need to have a dream. Like it is said, you need to have a dream for making the dream come true. When people don't have a vision, they perish. They die from inside, and there is no excitement left. When people who have fear of failure do have a vision, they tone it down and make it so small and so safe that that achievement of that dream doesn't turn them on. It doesn't excite them. So dream big. Dream the biggest dream that you would want to see in life. Don't ask yourself, how can I do it? Dream it and then look at the ways you can make it happen. There's nobody in this world who has had a big dream and who started working on that dream and who stumbled on the path but has not achieved the dream because he's been focused. When you see people rise from poverty, the obscurity into success and fame, you would invariably see someone with a vision of what they wanted to be and how far they could go. Like I said in the previous session, in the previous Facebook Live, this world owes you nothing. This world doesn't owe you money. This world doesn't owe you education. This world doesn't owe you any privileges. The only thing this world owes you or provides to you are the opportunities. And these opportunities are available to all the 6.5 billion people. Some people take it, some people don't. All of us, when we were growing up, had a vision of growing up and owning a car and going on a Europe trip. The problem is that when we achieve these goals are so low that even after achieving them, we don't get the enthusiasm. So dreaming big is important. And focusing on the results is important and not activities. You see a whole bunch of employees, and employee could resonate with this. You see a whole bunch of employees who are constantly doing activities. But the activities has no meaning to the end purpose of life. So be clear of the results that you would want to accomplish. All achievers are result-oriented. All failures are activity-oriented. So whether you're an employee with somebody else or whether you're a business owner, ask this question. Ask these two questions of yourself today. What are the results expected of me? Not what are the activities expected of me. What are the results expected of me? Outcome. And why am I on the payroll? Why is the organization paying me? Whether as a business owner or as an employee, why is the organization paying my bills? I heard this very interesting statement yesterday when someone told one of the greatest teachers of all time, Jim Rohn, that, Mr. Rohn, this organization pays me so much. Jim Rohn said, absolutely right. This organization pays you so much. This organization also pays something more to somebody else. and they pay you only because you are activity oriented. One of the major reasons for failure is we focus on doing the fun and the easy thing now rather than the hard and the necessary stuff. Life is all about working on that hard and the necessary stuff. So there was a gentleman who made a comment, who made a statement 2 weeks back that forget work-life balance. Youngster, go out and work the 15, 18 hours. And it was misconstrued. A lot of people pointed fingers at him, speaking about how it is a slave culture. Ladies and gentlemen, not. What he meant was not work the 16, 18 hours. What he meant was work the hardest that you can work. This is the time. 15 years later, 20 years later, not everyone will have the same level of energy. So look at the results that you're going to achieve to the work that you're going to put in. If it means working that extra mile, walking that extra mile, working that extra, so be it. And this is an activity that I'm going to give you now, which can help you bring clarity and discipline in life. Every morning, before you leave home, write down your major goals, specifically the major goals, in first person singular, as though they've already existed. Like I want to earn. Many of us feel that I want to earn 10 lakh rupees, for example. Write it down. I'm earning 10 lakh rupees. Everybody wants to buy a car. Whatever the brand of car you would want to buy, write that I am the owner of such and such car. Write the brand name. Everybody wants to buy a house. Everybody wants to build relationships. Write that in the present tense. I am earning 10 lakh rupees. I am the owner of such and such car. I am in a relationship with such and such person. I have bought a house. I am living in a house, 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, whatever you want to write in such and such location. Write it down. And every evening before you start relaxing with the family and friends, watching television, going out for a drink, do a review of the day. Do a review of the day, that what have I done right today? Write it down. What have I done right today to achieve those goals that I have set out in the morning? So one sheet of paper every single day. What are your major goals in the singular and present tense? What have I done through the day to achieve those goals? And the third section is, what would I have done differently if I have to live today again? Do this, ladies and gentlemen, from today, 5th of September. What you will achieve if you do this consistently over the next 30 days, you would have achieved much more than what you've achieved in the last 9 months. Every time you do this, you're reprogramming your subconscious mind towards achievement of the major goals. Bring clarity to your life, set a goal for yourself, give it a direction, bring it a vision, and start reprogramming your subconscious mind. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for writing back to us. I will read Calcutta this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Happy to meet entrepreneurs who would want more clarity on the direction that they're going. But I'll be back on next Monday, same place, same time, with the 8th episode of the Life and Business Transformation Series. Till next Monday, have a great week, last month of the quarter. So have a great week, achieve your goals for H1, and have a healthy and a smiling day. Thank you so much.